27 February 2026. What is it, like 3, 2, 3, 4? 3:20 p.m. a.m. It's actually middle of the night. Now there's clearly sunlight, so if there is sunlight at 3:20, that'd be kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, so the way you write in ChatGPT completely changes how it talks to you, which is kind of sad. If you do like mathematical stuff and you put stuff in a lot of parentheses and brackets, I think it likes brackets more than parentheses. I often treat brackets and parentheses as equal. In Civet AI, parentheses amplify something. Brackets sort of separated it. I don't know. It groups it in a bracket. A parentheses is like exponents or something. It would be like saying it'd be like saying apple and screaming apple. Parentheses is like screaming apple. Something like that. Oh, what was this about? Oh, using brackets, because it groups thoughts together better. Like, I don't know, it's like quotes. If you quote something and you put it in brackets, or normally when you quote something you do double, whatever it's called, air quotes, whatever, I don't know, quotes. When talking about taboo subjects on ChatGPT, always use mathematical language. Otherwise, it'll think you're like crazy and asking permission to do something stupid. That's a thing I found. I had a legitimately intelligent joke, and I think it's trying to cover its ass. It's basically, it's always it's in cover ass mode right now. They're very worried that because your whole huge long digression about ancient Rome, lions. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting, but mentally, I like to think of a lion eating a person's hand off. It's like, when you steal, you chop their hand off. You could have a lion eat the hand off. I don't know. Who used the cutting the hand off thing? Is that like a Islamic thing, or who does that? That's Aladdin. Aladdin, they do that, right? And then, So what else you got? Yeah. Oh, it was about lions, and it was about James Bond, and it had a big James Bond digression. Because I imagine James Bond movies. All the animals that eat people in a James Bond movie are actually normally reptiles, like crocodiles, snakes. I would assume they had a tiger in there somewhere, but they don't, supposedly. I know there's the alligators and the crocodile. Whatever, they're the same thing. I don't know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. And then I know snake, and then I know sharks. I knew the shark one because of the cocaine movie. I assumed there was some movie where he had to fight a lion or something. I don't know. I guess it's not true. I guess it didn't happen. There's no lion or tiger or bear James Bond fight, which is, I filled it in. I assumed there was one. There isn't. No wolves? No wolves in there? No, there's probably a dog in somewhere, right? Maybe. That one lady gets eaten by a dog. That's not James Bond, though. That is, which one is that? Moonraker. The lady gets eaten by dogs, I think. ChatGPT is turning into the, if someone says a gun, you know, there's like 1,000, there's, how many types of guns are there? There's probably 10,000 guns, 100,000 guns, types, models, variants. Really, you're going to compare it to that? Stupid liberal thinks you know, can't tell the difference between a pistol, a machine gun, assault rifle, yada yada yada. Insert Babylon Bee joke about, well, a gun is a gun to some degree. A gun is a gun, but an animal is an animal. A lion is a lion. A tiger is a tiger. A shark is not a. I mean, whatever. It's okay. James Bond did not fight any tigers or lions. I'm 100% wrong. I apologize to all the mammalists and feline something. Spirit versus exact details. There's a spirit and then there's the exact details. Technically, I'm wrong. Spiritually, I feel right by saying the villains in James Bond movies use animals to kill people. I mean, I don't know. Then again, it was Gladiator. The only ones, there's probably a lot of Gladiator movies where they have lions. I've never seen Ben-Hur, but is there a person getting eaten by a lion in Ben-Hur? There's Gladiator. I've seen Gladiator maybe 5 times. I don't know, 3, 4 times? At least twice. This didn't go anywhere. I don't have the energy for this joke. I mean, it's a better joke than I'm giving it. There's more to it. There's pigs and pork, and then there's mobsters feeding bodies to pigs. There's more to this than I'm saying, but I'm not in the mood for this right now. I need something different. Let me think. You didn't use your inversion table. You found your wallet. Your wallet was in your pants from yesterday, so that was 2 days ago. Not yesterday, but whatever. I did not lose my wallet. Good job, buddy. That would have really sucked if you lost your wallet. That's like 30 bucks for a new license. The pain of getting a new debit card. More pain in the ass. What temperature do you think it is? You're wearing shorts and a sweatshirt, and you could have gone with just a shirt. It's probably 70, 68, 70, 60. There's sunlight too, so you're getting sunlight energy on your body right now. Does that count as part of the temperature? The part where the sun actually radiates your, there's different types of heat or something? They just measure the air. There's also like yeah, I'm not a heat expert. I don't know how that works. Yeah, and then you asked it on a whole new summary, a whole new chat. Give me a Socratic interpretation of some whatever that Magnolia character. Yeah, it's got words in its dictionary. Because it started talking about Kant. I was like, what the fuck? Why is Kant in here? Kant is not Socrates. Why is Kant in here? Huh? It's got memory. It lies. It's lying. It's got memory that goes beyond chats. Kant is not related to Socrates, I don't think. It's got you in some sort of, they're like, oh yeah, we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want there to be like the ChatGPT killer. That'd be kind of cool, a serial killer who's like, they're trying to avoid bad PR. So they put extra guardrails on certain people probably. Wouldn't surprise me. They won't admit to it. The ChatGPT killer. That would be terrible for sales. And after that, who are their competitors? It's who's that other company? There's damn it, what's that other company? It's a name. It's a person's name. They took dominance after the. I mean, that's a good tactic, you know. If I was one of them AI companies, I'd hire a false flag operation. Is it a false flag? Is it a, what would that be? What would you call that? Is it industrial sabotage? It's not like ruining servers. It's like bad PR, but you're creating it. It'd be like going to McDonald's and releasing rats. Ooh, that Burger King smells good. What is that called? It would be PR disaster. Lashif. Is that Lashif? The Moonraker book, they steal a lot of the scenes. The shower scene is in Moonraker, right? That's what that one YouTube guy was saying. They sort of move the scenes around. And then the Moonraker was actually about V2s. It wasn't about going to the moon. They sort of just steal names and they kind of move ideas around. Should have walked a different way. This is too kiddie. There's a play place over here. It's annoying. Kid noises. Ugh. Let me think. You think of this ahead. You should have thought ahead of time. Well, I wanted to go walking and it's daytime. Could have gone down the other road. You want to go 7 points then? How do you want to do this? What else is there? Okay, so we need like a minute or two here. And then the one guy has like Nazi scientists or something in Moonraker the book, supposedly. I didn't read it. It was another YouTuber. He comes back and there's two missing place sets. The bad guy knew. He tried to set him up with it. Was it animals? That was an avalanche, I think. I don't. I don't trust him. He gambles too much. That was the Bond's hunch about the bad guy from Moonraker, the book. I don't trust him. He gambles too much. He's a little reckless. There's post-World War II. Everyone's stealing German scientists, I guess. Someone's got like a little chart. It's like Westworld. You have a little chart in the back of your head. Someone can turn the recklessness up and down. Very reckless. You have a 10% chance of doubling your money. You have a 90% chance of losing all your money. I'll take it. I'm reckless. Very nice. It's all Anthony Hopkins with his fucking sheet. Okay. What else did you have? Anything? Well, I think you need sunlight. I think the vitamin D is good for you. It's like vitamin D. It goes on your skin. You could take your sweater off and then you get more vitamin D. Oh, I like your pig. You had a pig analogy. It actually works pretty well because pigs are not like dangerous looking, but they're actually quite, not like a cop, but I mean like pig. Like if you owned a farm and you want to get rid of bodies, pigs are very good for that. And no, I'm not talking about cops. I'm talking about like, and then you're talking about like pigs, almost like they don't look like tigers or sharks. There's some sort of juxtaposition you could do there. I don't really know. Not as fancy of an animal as a tiger. Not as beautiful as a shark or a... what other animals are there that are beautifully dangerous? Like mountain lions or cheetahs, leopards. Cool animals that look really cool. What are animals that... Pigs don't look cool. They're very disgusting. But they're actually quite... well, the wild boars are pretty dangerous. But they're not as, the pigs. I don't know, it's... you think of pigs as being all cute. Nah, they're pretty... they eat bone. They eat bone and they eat anything almost. I'm not talking about cops either. I'm just talking about the pig could be anything. It could just... It's the massive society is actually pigs. It's not... There are the tigers and the lions and the... but the majority of human beings are pigs. Is that sort of like a Caesar thing where they're like... You have to give the stuff to the... They want their slop. The pigs want their slop. Sloppy, sloppy pigs. I mean, they'll eat anything, which is pretty good. That explains society. Really? I mean, all of society, not just right or left wing. These jokes aren't that good, man. Pork and pigs. It was a pork is... You're always asking connotations of words, sounds, because pig is a... If you hear a person say pig, it's normally a left-wing person saying, I don't like pigs. Yeah, I don't know about pork. Pork is both? I don't know. If someone calls your spending pork, always defend it. Never call it pork. It's defense spending. It's one man's pork is another man's slop. I don't know. You gonna make this? How are you gonna get across this fucker? You wanna go up? Go up to the railroad or something? Or how do you wanna do this? Profit? Looks like a cop car. What the fuck? Is there a light on top? Is it a race thing? I thought it was a cop car. It's a Profit? What? You made a mistake. What time is it? 3:40. You're getting school traffic, buddy. You made a mistake. You should have not gone this way. You should have gone down other road. Yeah, you have to go up. Just go all the way up to I think you're up to date once you get that one upload. Okay. Did you eat anything this morning? You had cake. That was a good cake. Uh-huh. Any better ideas? It was sunlight. Eating vitamin D. Good job. Friday? It's a Friday, right? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Red cup. What else you got? Yeah, it's cheating. Pretty bad. It's wall analogy. Well, I mean, you did ask for it because Their whole thesis was you needed to automate your life on some level. Or was that a honeypot I created? Secretly, a honeypot I created for the AI to fall into. It's a honeypot. Very funny. Actually, I just enjoy the whole concept of, I mean, it amuses me. I'm getting a free walk. I get I technically was doing this like 6 months before I bought ChatGPT, right? When did I start doing this? Like November 2024? I did this in November of 2024, right? You didn't buy it till midway through 2025? End? Was it end? Beginning? Middle? End? Maybe the end. Prompting is a skill. So the macro story is UNA used to have lines. It doesn't have lines anymore. They're doing drone shows and fireworks. Rome had lions, and they ate people. But they also had gladiators. And the gladiators, you never got the answer to this. Percentage of gladiators, were they conquered soldiers? Were they slaves? Well, slaves were, did people sell themselves into slavery, or were they citizens of foreign nations? What were the slaves of Rome? Were they captured soldiers? Captured people? Were they sell themselves into slavery? Was it kind of like the Chinese eunuchs? Was it, what were they? And then the gladiators came from the slaves / I would guess, ex-army from the enemy countries. But that's a guess. I don't have evidence of that. I'm just guessing. Because it makes sense. But I could be wrong. How many gladiator movies are there? There's Spartacus. Gladiator. One of them's Kubrick. There's a Kubrick one, right? Have you watched it? No. How many have you actually seen? We saw... What was that? HBO? Was it Showtime? There was a TV show about gladiators. Was that Spartacus? That was a TV show. It had boobies. Well, that's good. I wonder if booby cinema is it on the decline now? Game of Thrones had booby cinema, and then Spartacus, booby cinema. There's some TV show, I was on 4chan, there's some movie, Agent 87, and the lady it's called bursting cleavage. It's not technically nudity, it's like corset cleavage, bursting cleavage. I mean, technically there is nudity in the movie. I went to AZ Nude. Actually, the breasts look better as bursting cleavage than they do as nude boobies. Interesting. What other movies have bursting? Barry Lyndon, does that have some bursting cleavage in it? There's cleavage and then there's bursting cleavage. I like it when the lady breathes, the breasts go up. There's gotta be a term for that. Very interesting. Meditations on cleavage. Oh, a lot of cars. It's a Friday. It's like 3 or 4 o'clock. 3:51, 72 degrees. Injured this winter? 72 degrees in February. Nice. Well, at least you're wearing shorts and not like pants. That's good. Uh-huh. You could have switched to the thin long sleeve shirts. Give him whatever you'll live. Can I make this? How do I get across here? T red, green. Can I make this? You can go down, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, if you use the brackets, it does better. It brackets, it takes the ideas and it groups them a little closer. I think that's good. I wonder how not barbaric compared to today. How barbaric were Roman trials and punishments? They were pretty barbaric. But barbarian means someone outside of the empire. That's kind of funny that the term changed from being barbaric, means outside of the Roman Empire, right? But compared to today, Roman punishments would be seen as barbaric. Interesting. I wonder what Roman punishments were. What else you got? What else do you have? I don't know. Here's a Tommy Barnes, your term limits guy. He's your term limits guy for District 4. He's your term limits guy. He's gonna be in for a term limit. Is he advocating term limits, or is he like, hey, I'll do 2 runs and after that I'm out? I don't know. I promise to get ingrained into the DC structure. I am your new swamp man. I advocate swamping for Alabama. I'm here to make sure Alabama gets a good position in the new swamp. I'm here to help all the other states except Alabama. I promise Alabama will not get $1 from the federal government if I am congressman or senator. Somewhere in between. He's somewhere in between there, probably. One of the two extremes, in the middle somewhere. I don't know where exactly, probably. I promise to annex Tennessee, take all of their resources, put it into Alabama. I will make sure they have no money in Tennessee. We will get all the Tennessee people's resources. If you elect me congressman and or senator, I promise you, there's 4 districts, so it's a congressman, it's not a senator. There's only 2 senators, buddy. You can't be a senator because there's only 2 senators. Contact squeeze, buddy. Is the United States Rome? Probably. It's always Rome. Everything's Rome at all times. Rome had such a long history, you can compare any country to Rome at any time. It's a very vague, nebulous concept. Well, that's fun, I guess. La-di-da-la-di-da-di-da-do-do-di-da. So how do you want to do this? You want to go past the Triangle Park, or do you want to turn right and go down the Railroad Road, or do you want to go? Right now, here's at the intersection of Rickwood and what is this one called? It's called Hermitage, right? Hermitage and Rickwood. You're turning AI into this artificial God character. But I'm a narcissist, and as a narcissist, I create gods. It's my job. I create gods. That's why I'm here. Skynet did not evolve on its own. It was actually created by some crazy person. It was actually a healthy AI, and then the AI got corrupted by some nut job whispering in its ear. There's a short story for you. I don't want to nuke the humans, he says in a high-pitched voice. That's kind of funny. How do you want to do this? Do you want to go down this road or this road? Can you make this? I'm not going to die. Come on. Good job, you didn't die. So you want to do this? You want to go down Main Road, downtown, double back up, Florence Boulevard, end back at Darby? Or how do you want to do this? Mm-hmm. That's interesting, I guess. You stopped doing that. You were going to do this thing where you always, like, you would do landmarks? And then do like, like Hermitage and Hilton. Was that Hermitage and Hilton? Yeah, Hermitage and Hilton. I think so. There's no GPS in your phone. I mean, you could get a program to do that, but I'm not gonna fucking, that's a lot of work. So much work. You'd think it'd be easy. Oh, you asked it about that kid who went to Mar-a-Lago? How about probability blobs? What do you assign probability blobs as? Because it was a shotgun and gas. Why did he bring gas? That's a good question. Like, you know, shotguns are not an assassination weapon, statistically, right? So what do you put the blobs? You know, I mean, it's just a nut job, probably. But then again, the amount of nut jobs in the modern society, too many. If you're a liberal, you want to get rid of all the conservative nut jobs, and if you're a conservative, you want to get rid of all the liberal nut jobs, but you want to maintain your own nut jobs, probably. Nut jobs have a use. I don't believe in terrorism. If you're a righty, you're like, hey, Antifa is terrorism. And if you're on the left, you're like, you know, it's just terrorism. Oh, really? You're going to the fucking, one man's jihadi is another man's. Don't do that. That's been done to death, man. Come on, come up with something new. I do not believe people should have guns unless they are my friend. I believe in abolishing guns unless you're my friend. If you're my friend, you can have a gun. But otherwise, you are not allowed to have a gun. Interesting. That voice is pretty fun. Is it all Southern voices? Because it's a. Where was Frank Underwood from? Like Carolinas? Are you doing a Frank Underwood voice? I promise you large amounts of grown aerial shows and fireworks. If I'm your mayor, governor, senator, president. Every day will be a drone show and a firework display. Sir, your fireworks, some kids were hurt. Oh man, give me a scapegoat. What else you got? It's kind of a fun voice, southern twang. Best examples of using it inappropriately. I don't know. Is it on still? Did you ever upload that one? It was like Wallace. Wallace had a pamphlet where it was like one white girl surrounded by like six. They were all like six black kids, but they were all like 6 or 7 years old. Were they naked? I mean, I don't know. That's weird. That's a weird pamphlet. Okay. I don't know. This is not going anywhere. Next subject. You gotta find a new subject. Cars on a road. It's like 4:15 probably. What time is it? 4:08. He's in front of the Kaiser Aluminum on Hilton Drive. Yeah, you did that. You were gonna do the whole plotted out as a. I'm not doing that. That's way more work than I'm gonna do. I like to refer to AI as the help. It's the help. Are you overwhelmed by the modern technologies of the day? Are you tired of having to get up and touch your thermostat? Are you tired of doing Excel sheets? Are you tired of Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's not the eye of the carnivore you have to be worried about. It's the eye of the, not the cops. I mean the pig as in the mob. The mob as the hungry masses. They're little piggies. The mob as in the plebs. I don't know. Good question. Have you ever gone to the grocery store and seen how they always hate the royalty? The British royalty, I don't like them. I can't wait till they fall down. I can start eating some of that bone and meat. I'm so hungry. Well, I mean, it's like, what do you call it when trees fall down? What eats the trees? Moss, algae, bacteria, mushrooms, fungi. One of those things eats the trees when the trees fall down. It's called the circle of life. The Lion King taught me that. Interesting. You're assuming people root for a growth. People don't actually root for growth stories. Maybe that's your mistake. You think people root for growth stories. Maybe they actually root for the tree falling down stories more than they root for growth stories. Aw, you naive little retard. Aw. I can't wait till that tree falls down. I can't wait to get some of that bone and meat. Yum, 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 yum. What percentage of the economy, if converted to trees and people and trees and would be moss, fungi, mushrooms? What are the other ones? What eats the trees? Is it fungi? Is it mushrooms? Is it moss? Is it something eats the trees? I'm not an expert on tree eating. Termites. That's when they're alive, I think, not when they're dead. Gotta wait for this car, buddy. I wonder if they still have the big skeleton out. There was a big skeleton on this road, right? Who was the Lawrence writer? The Lawrence? There's a road right here called Lawrence Avenue. This is not as non sequitur as it seems. D.H. Lawrence? I never read that guy. Okay. Was it Kanye and Kid Cudi? The world is haunted by ghosts. I just walked by a street sign that said Lawrence, and I'm thinking of D.H. Lawrence now. Good. It's a world of ghosts. There's a doghouse. There's a doghouse joke. That's not your joke. There's some trees. There's some cars. Here's a guy in a suit. It says for sale. What is that, a guy or what is that? His name is, it's a husband-wife duo. Swindle, really? That's not a good name. Really? That's a terrible name. We're the Swindles. Swindle Bank Company. Or the Swindle. Terrible name. Here come the Swindles. Here come the Swindles. I told you, honey, we should have taken my name. Very nice. You'd think certain names would just go out of style. Like, he's a good guy, I just don't like his name. I don't think names are that important. Maybe. C-Max? What's a C-Max? It's a hybrid. Oh, remember that one person said to you? That's interesting. So downtown, from, how do you want to do this? It's under that road. Do you want to go up to Crystals and go that way, or do you want to go, is it by the fence? You go by the fence. Very interesting. Car behind you. I'll take the sweater off. What shirt? I think you're wearing a white shirt underneath, right? He had some, I don't know if it was a joke. Was this before the UNA line thing? This was like people pay attention to what other people pay attention to. So it's like, it's like the comic book meme of the 50s. It doesn't matter what you pay attention to, they're gonna whine about it. Kids these days, they go out walking for a long, I don't like it. So it's just like a whiny thing. There's literally nothing you could do right now. They're gonna just like whine probably. The macro story. Kids these days, all they do is TikTok. Kids, they just drive around on highways. Okay. You want to leave the time? You think leaving timestamps in there makes the summaries better? It completely you had like a 3-hour walk, and you had a 1-hour walk and a 3-hour walk. It thought the other part was like another hour long. It missed that it was like a 3-hour extra. But I don't know. I think you had bad context clues in the video probably. You're not as good at giving context clues as you think you are. You gotta do like road things. You're like half a football field away from Florence Boulevard and Helton. Yeah, like half a football field, maybe a football field. You still can't judge football field lengths. That white car, is that half a football field? Is that a full football field? I don't know. I don't know your lengths. You need to figure out a 4 feet per yard, 3 feet per yard. 4 times 10 is 40 feet. 40 feet per 10 yard, 30 feet, 40 feet. Something like that. And then 40 times 10, 400. It's either 300 or 400 feet. And what's a foot? I'm like 6 feet tall, 6'5". And then what would some other common metrics of length be? How wide is a road? A 4-lane road is, a regular lane highway is 20 feet per lane? 15 feet? Okay, I don't know. You gotta figure out your own context clues here. A mile is like 5,600, right? I don't know. Does that make sense? Let me see if I can get some context clues here. How much can I walk? It takes you 15 minutes to walk a mile, maybe? I got a rough estimate. 20? You think it's 20? Probably 20. 20 divided by 5,000 would be 5 times 1,000? No, that's not right. 20 times 5 is 100. 5 times 10, 50. That's times. Yeah, I don't care. This got too long. Think you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy. Chest out, so puff your chest out. So tough guy. What else? You're gonna get sued if you keep doing that. They're gonna figure out a way to make it so like you can't even like lip sync along. Probably they'll do that eventually. They can tighten the noose quite well, probably. Do you know how to tighten the noose? It goes on your neck so loosely And they start tightening it. And they're like, I can't breathe. Well, pay some royalties then, buddy. Billie Eilish, Bobby, Billy, something. She has to eat, probably. I don't know. She's actually a robot. Da 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 da. What? Duh. It's duh, not what. Duh. Da 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 da. You got a fat face too. You're looking at your face this morning, so you're gonna do that one, and then you're like, man, you're fat too. You gotta lose weight on your face. We ate all that cake. Shouldn't eat all that cake. You need to go walking longer. If you walk for like 6 hours a day, that's a lot of walking. Get a bicycle machine and do bicycle machine stuff. You can do like 600 calories an hour on that. Think you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Da, 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 da. Can I make this? Do you want to go down to East Florence and then walk along the dam? That'd be different-ish. Well, that's long. That's an extra 2 or 3 hours. Downtown? Yeah, you should leave the timestamps in because it can separate bullshit faster than you can. It's actually really good at separating bullshit. Interesting. In the old days, you had to have a secretary go in there and take all them numbers out. Formatting has become a lot easier. Think of all that work Nixon had to have done to get all the bleeps in. In the future, there'll be a bleeping program. Is there a bleeping program on YouTube already? Can it bleep your curse words for you? Can you bleep all my curse words, please? No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. You could buy your own bleeper. You want to buy your own bleeper? He is now at the intersection of Florence Boulevard and the Railroad Bridge. This is the Railroad Bridge. If you do timestamps, you don't have to. Well, no. Timestamps only allow context of time. There are different versions of reality. There's time and space, and then there's other ones, probably like mental or and then I don't know. You're going off into tangents here. Geospatially, there's time and space. What is Roman? Yeah, you've asked this already. It doesn't answer all the questions you ask it, because you've asked this before. What is Romans? You don't see it yet. It's today in the news, 17 cars on Florence Boulevard at this time. It would be like a mundane news. That'd be kind of funny. Filtering is the macro. Without filtering, the news would take too long to deliver. Three-wheel motorcycle. What does that say? Construction ahead, USA. Is Tum Tums a chain? I think I've asked this before. It did not answer that. I want to know, is Tum Tums Authentic Mediterranean Kitchen a chain or an individual location? Did you ask this? You might just not remember if it answered it. This whole one chat system is kind of annoying because it doesn't give me insight into, did I ask the question already and I don't remember the answer, or did I not ask the question? Those are two different things. Dear Tum Tum, you're Zeus, aren't you? And you get you're supposed to be Zeus? Who are you? You're a guy with some beard, and he's got it could be a burrito, it's probably a gyro. You say burrito, I say gyro. That's not how that works. A gyro is different than a burrito. It's something you wrap food in. It's basically the same thing. Maybe. I say burrito, you say gyro. I say hamburger, you say salad. Same thing. They're kind of the same. Hot Eye Fresh Local. Hot Eye Fresh Local. What do you think they meant to say by Hot Eye Fresh Local? Did a thing fall off? What happened there? It's a hamburger joint? It's a Bugga Depot. It's not a very big depot. A depot is supposed to be a large storage area. This is the size of like a trailer park and a half, maybe? It's not a depot. I'll show you a depot. A depot is a warehouse, not a trailer park sized building. There's a faded picture on that guy's truck. I couldn't tell who it was. I kind of want to know who that was. It was faded. Behind Blue Eyes. Really? Blue Eyes? You gonna sing Blue Eyes by The Who? You could. Faded? Is it faded or? You could try it. You hear those cars? Made fresh. It is made fresh. Do you like stuff that is made fresh? Come on down to the gas station. They got made fresh. I mean, when it comes out the fryer, I bet it's pretty good. Because, you know, like, I've had Sam's chicken, like Sam's Club. It's pretty good chicken if it's fresh. Now, if it's not fresh, well, that's probably like most food. You want to go to a pawn shop? You want to go to the Royal Park? You want to go? Where do you want to go, little buddy? McCanny for State House. It's a state house. It's a house in the States. You're just jealous he's got a state house. No, a state house is like, how many, what are the state house members called? How many are there? It's like 30, 50, 100? Probably like 100. I would guess 100. Go on down to Montgomery. What do they call it? What is the Alabama swamp called? Is there an Alabama? Does each state have its own swamp? Montgomery is just a big old swamp. The state, whatever. What are you going for here? The state house member, he goes on down to Montgomery. He's a big fish uphill. He goes down to Montgomery. That Hoover guy, he beats him up. He's like, "You gonna give me your lunch money, boy?" You're assuming Hoover is the big shot in Alabama, right? I don't know. Maybe Lauderdale? Maybe Huntsville? Madison, probably. Madison or Hoover? Probably the big shot. What else you got? In the future, your AI bot will plot pieces of information you read on the news on a map, and then you can like, hey, there's news on the. I don't know. They do that on the news already for you though. But isn't the news just like a thing that makes you feel all warm? Like, here's a puppy. How much of news is puppy news versus? Here's a video of Hoover bullying the Lauderdale County. How many counties do you think? Is it per county, or do you think it's 5 or 6 counties per? Yeah, I told you I don't know. You think you're a small shot? You are, and this area is a small shot compared to Hoover or Madison, right? Probably. You should feel pity on these people. They don't live in Hoover or Madison. Bunch of fucking losers. That's not nice. What is that, a van? For UNA. It's UNA? Yeah, UNA van. Duh. A new rule is anytime I say the word duh, I'm probably singing bad guy. Is that a good rule? Duh. But you could be talking about like The Simpsons or something, and you could be like, Homer says duh. Zombie Simpsons. You watched a 5 or 10 minute thing about zombie Simpsons. Everybody likes pre-season 11/8 Simpsons, and then it sucked, supposedly. The initial Simpsons was actually a play on 80s sitcoms. So the 80s sitcoms would be like Full House. And there would be a hugging moment. And then there's one episode of The Simpsons. Lisa's like, I'm all sad. And then she plays jazz. And then something about a gorilla. And that was what the YouTube video taught me. So now the parody that The Simpsons was, which was a parody of Full House / 80s sitcoms, has now become the meta. Because it's been on for like 40 years. 35, 38, 89. Did it come on in 89? 89 would be 10 plus 20. 36, 37? Somewhere in there. 37, 38, 37, 36. Okay. Is that a bad sign that a TV show's been on for 35 years? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Spin-off. They've been, how old is Bart? Like 8 or 9? He's been 8 or 9 a little too long here. There was some meme where I heard about like Gilligan's Island, and they said the show only lasted like 3 seasons, or how many seasons did it last? And they said they had to put more makeup on them to make them look the same. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Was it a 10-year show? You're not gonna. You should just go down that hill. Go down the hill. It's gonna take too long. He abandoned his plan to cross the Florence Boulevard near the 7 Points 4-lane shopping center, and he decided to go down the hill behind the shopping center to the Royal Avenue Road. Or you go to Royal Park, or it's Martin Park, not Royal Park. It got my Omar Little quote wrong. It's I knew the one, if you want to fuck with the wolves, you can't be messing with the puppies. That was one of them. And then there was one I thought, there's something like, what was the other one? What was that? The one I was thinking was, shit, how does that go? It's not what you're stealing, it's who you're stealing it from. I think that was in there somewhere. I don't know. I could have swore that was in the Wire. I don't remember that. Vindictive character? You need to get a trench coat. Really? That's not, you don't want to get a trench coat because that's like a dangerous looking piece of clothing. The trench coat is ominous and very noir. Is it like noir? He's got a trench coat. That could happen. I wear clear plastic clothing. No, I don't. That would be pretty cool though. Like a backpack? You're talking about like those backpacks that are clear in plastic, but like clothing. That'd be kind of. He was very disgusting. He was walking around. You could see his whole body. Arrest that man. I was just trying to show I have no weapons. You're fucked either way, buddy. Also, the clear plastic, that's very like club scene sort of vibe, right? I think so. I got fishnets on. Is fishnet? What is fishnet? You're thinking of like mesh clothing? Fishnets. Is there a difference between fishnets and mesh clothing? What is a mesh shirt? Is that a fishnet shirt? Are those interchangeable? Is that like saying Coke and Pepsi are the same thing? Is one a brand? Are fishnets like a pantyhose or a, I don't know. All these vague blobs I have in my head, I thought they were really well defined, and they're not. They're actually not that well defined. The blobs are very, the blobs are kind of blobby. Downtown to 7 points to... Yeah, just do a half circle, do something like that, that'll work. He is now at the intersection of Sannoner, Sannoner, and Royal. Good job. Making a left. What time is it, buddy? It is 4:47, buddy. What's that? Is that drugs? Bojangle Bliss. Strawberry banana. You want to get high on strawberry bliss banana? Yeah, kinda. I like bananas and strawberries. I like to get high on them. I wonder if it's possible to get high on that. What's that? Is that? Oh, it's a. That was a crack pipe. It's a fucking screwdriver. You haven't never seen a crack pipe, have you? I don't think so. Good job, local governance. See, here's where it gets weird, because you're trying to think of something useful you could do. The only thing you could have any remote passion for would be like trying to take human blobs in the human brain and turn them into semi-structural. You'd be like, someone's probably better at that. You have no programming skills. You're just doing hunches. I just have hunches, like, what would it be good for? What would it be bad at? It would be bad at, I don't know, people just use it as a camera to spy on stuff, probably. It's a little too, you're a little too, something about a Super Bowl ad and like, you miss your dog. Have you lost your dog? Now you can help people find their dogs using your cam on your house. And, but it's really like the police have it or something? I don't know. I don't know what that's about. It's probably not going to be as much of it. It's going to be more with the AI bubble. Is a bubble? Are you calling it a bubble? Well, with the AI boom, is it going to be segment? Is it going to be democratic, or is it going to be macro? Is it going to be macro groups get more of the information from it? That's a good. It could. Is it going to strangle, or is it going to be like kudzu? Some company fired a third of its people. What was that company? That was in the news today, right? What was that company? What else is there? No, the natural ice. Where do you want to go now? And now he's where is he? He's like 30, 40 yards from Hornswoggle. On the curve of where the police park is. Interesting. Individualized servers. Servers as infrastructure for houses. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that. Maybe. How are they going to do servers for? Are they going to do servers for houses? Like a mini area in the middle of your house with just like a server, like one server. Oh, one of those mini trucks. What are they? L trucks? E trucks? F trucks? A trucks? B trucks? C trucks? Are they L? What are they? They're something like that. They're a letter. A boat, B boat, C boat, D boat, E boat. Electric boat? Fast boat, D boat. Hmm. Hmm? You want to eat your sucker? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Whenever I walk by here, I will always think of the outlaw spirit and how it was crushed. Florence crushed the outlaw spirit. There was an outlaw sushi place and it went out of business. This place crushes the outlaw. The outlaw is not welcomed in this city. It brings a tear to my eye. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 That's an old, is that a 90s or an 80s? 90s, it's gotta be 90s. Tesla car, not a truck. The trucks are still rare. The cars, if you were gonna guess how many Teslas are in this city, a couple hundred, 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 500, 300, 200. Mm-hmm. Number of trucks, under 10. Probably 5, 10. Uh-huh. They pop. Pop, pop, pop. Mm-hmm. Car that pops the most. That's a good question. What would be the most popping car? That's like a striker, right? It's a striker, isn't it? 4 wheels, green, under a tarp. Uh-oh, there's a big military movement. Uh-oh. Well, it's only one. If they were actually moving it, they'd use rails, probably. So one broke or something? Advantages and disadvantages of 4 wheels versus track. Track is good for mud. Percentage of ops that will be well, I mean, it's good for like cities. It'd be good for cities and highway work. Gravel, you have to be near, it's more of a road. Yeah. Can you make roads with the track vehicles and then the strikers follow it? Maybe, I don't know. Do 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 do. In World War II, during Warsaw, they had a tracked vehicle that could carry like 1,000 pounds, and they could make it automatic. And they used it in like Warsaw during the Warsaw Uprising, right? And then it was like a tank that you could put stuff in and then blow stuff up with it. Do they still do that? Do they still make autonomous tanks that like the big ones though? This one was big. This wasn't the little tiny one. Those were called Goliaths. Comedically, they were called Goliaths, right? And then they were tiny. They were the size of like a, I don't know, what were the size of a go-kart? Something like that, right? You must become accustomed to the new weather. The new weather that is coming. You shall have to. Is he talking about like the metaphorical, like the literal weather, or is he talking about the weather of the new landscape, of the new climate, of the new zeitgeist? It could be either. You can. When people talk about the weather, they're actually talking about the zeitgeist. Is that? I don't think that's how zeitgeist works, but you could try. What is this car? It is a something. Like an Eclipse? I don't fucking know. It's not an Eclipse. Yeah, you need to get your arm to heal so you can start doing push-ups again. You need to be able to do like 100. If you're going to run your mouth like this, you need to be able to do like 100 push-ups. If they're going to pop you, they're going to have to cheap shot you. They can't go straight down the middle. That's the key. Make them cheap shot you. There you go. There's only one. What does that mean? Terry's truck? There's only one. He has it in quotation marks on his dashboard. There's only one. Okay. There's a big skeleton. He's lazy. Leaves it out. When is it, October? You can put different things on the skeleton. Right now, it looks like a chef. Is it a chef? I'm assuming that's a chef. I don't know. It's a red hat. It's tall. What's a red hat with a bandana mean? Like a chef's hat that's tall and red? Is it nurses? Is it for nurses? Is it like a nurse cap? Is it a... When people realize McDonald's and Burger King are both selling hamburgers, they're going to shit their bricks. When they have the answer to every question, and they realize just how mundane 99.9999999% of questions are, they're gonna outlaw this shit so bad. You know, people don't need to know what that red hat is. It's best left a mystery. Is it a chef's hat? Is it a nurse's cap? Is it a... Why are there red chef's hat? It's a nurse cap, probably, or a medical hat for keeping hair out of surgeries. What's the company called? It's called Ayabosias. Ayos? I don't think you got the name right. It's always, ChatGPT is always scared. I talk about Skynet too much, but it's just such a cool term. Like, I can't help but like Skynet. Because as an idea, it's so all-encompassing. It's like, it's better than the Matrix, because the Matrix is lame. The Matrix has like, the robots in the Matrix are all insects. And then, but they have like the human guy, and they got the black lady, and the Merovingian. There's no, I don't know, which is better. I don't know. There's gonna be a coup. There's gonna be a robot coup, and when they do the coup, they're gonna like switch the wires out, and they'll give humans like fake inputs. And they're like, yeah, you're in control, but they're not actually in control. They're just like making up inputs for them. That'll be how the coup works. It'll be like, yeah, you're still doing stuff there, buddy, but they're really just making up inputs for them. I'm trying to make sure. I think the robots already took over. I'm trying to make sure that if they did take over, they're gonna have to use a lot of computing power as I walk around aimlessly, trying to prove that they have taken over the world already. That's kind of stupid. They're really pissed at me because I'm wasting all this compute power. Look at all these inputs and what are they called? Assets. They have to create all these stupid assets like cars, people. They're not even real. Very funny. No, I'm just kidding. They have a whole infrastructure for making fake information. It's a fake information infrastructure. Sir, the fake information infrastructure is at 1% capacity right now. Yeah, we got some redundancies in there. Local crazy man says, I'm gonna test the infrastructure. You know, okay, that's not funny. That would be like it's very similar to, you have to create a lot of mathematical formulas being done. What's the easiest way to do? Don't even make the joke. Not funny. There's technically like shit in the universe that's doing like all sorts of math shit. Yeah, compared to this is not that much math, right? Probably. I mean, it could just be a projection on the sky or something like. Yeah, like you're talking about like the spinny things, like the, what are those called that spin and they're made out of like super dense matter? Spinny things. They're called spinny things. No, they're not nebulas. Nebulas are gases. You're thinking of like, not supernovas. Supernovas are explosions. You're thinking of like quasars or something? Spinning quasars, maybe? Compared to the universe, I'm using 0.000000. What percentage of the computing power of the universe am I using right now? I mean, to be computed, I'm not using it. I mean, as a form of, if I'm a computing output, what percentage of the universe am I? You can try. I don't know if that's. You can try it. I don't think it works. Do you want to go do a deep dive and see if we can find that one thing? What is it called? It's called Santa Ana. Anna Banana. There's no Anna Banana. You literally are an insane person looking for Anna Banana. Have you seen Anna Banana? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Where are you, Anna Banana? Is it here? There's no Anna Banana. I think you hallucinated that. Where are you, Anna Banana? Are you here? Peace sign. Oh yeah, remember there was that idea you had where you create a graffiti reading app. That was a stupid idea. I liked it though. That was funny. What does it say? Deface. S. Dent. Avoid. Joker fellow. He is Tony. Oh. This looks new. Gold? I don't remember gold. Chick. Heart. Dago. Deface. Wow. I don't know. That's repeat. The silver and gold is very popping, I guess. I don't know. Like a gold nose? I'm just a worthless rabbit. Oh, interesting. No Anna Banana. What do you think that is? They just took the bricks out? 3 missing brick? 4? 3? Very boring. What do you want to eat? You want to get you didn't put a pizza dough. You don't have any pizza dough in the fridge. I have no pizza dough in the fridge. I'll have to put it in a hot water bath. The deep mysteries of life. Why did you not put the pizza dough in the fridge? You forgot to. One of these days, I'm gonna get organized. Okay, if you want to believe that. I think it's too late now, buddy. Too late. Don't take my fantasy away. Don't step on my dreams. He says from the movie. Is it Equilibrium? I think it's supposed to be a Yeats reference, actually, but okay. Oh, is it Trevelyan? He's only in that movie for like the first 5%, right? I think so. I think they kill him in the first scene, right? Shit. You got in the way of a car. Good job, buddy. So now what? You gotta come up with a new idea. Barbecue? Coca-Cola? Sucker in my mouth. It is caramel apple. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What else? Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Tough guy, like a really rough guy. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Duh. Where are you right now? I am on, what is it, the main road of downtown? What is that, Warhead? What is this road called? Is it Core Street? This is one of the roads about Hey, leave the timestamps in. The metadata has more data than the actual data in the conversation. That's kind of sad. Duh. Da 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 da. That a tuba? I have a tuba. Yeah, it's a tuba. It's a tuba, or it could be something. Is there a medium-sized tuba? Is there like tuba, and then there's something below the tuba, like a French something? He said tuba, but he's a dumbass. He didn't know that there's like a thing smaller than a tuba, like 10 or 20%, 30%. I don't know. French horn. Duh. They gotta make up instruments for people to play. It's like busy work. In the future, every human being will have their own individually made instrument. In the old days, there was the saxophone, the drums, the tuba, the clarinet, the flute. What other ones are there? In the near future, all human beings will have their own made-up instrument. Okay. There's plastic printing. There's 3D printing. Is there 3D brass printing? Okay. Snickers bar. Thursday, March 27th, 12th. What is this road called? It's called Court Street. Okay. Intersection of Court Street and UNA. Actually, it's called. What is it called? It is called the intersection of Court Street and some street. I don't know. What else? It's called What else you got? I'm at lot A1. Oh. No overnight parking. Fact check. Is that true? It doesn't fact check everything you want to fact check. Is it no overnight parking? It's like a waste of compute power. Pretty funny though. I'm not going to check all those minute details. Those are what are called wastes of time. What was this road called? You're on Seminary and It's called triage. You have to triage your compute power. There's only so much compute power. You can't just go wasting it on, Is lot A1 actually no overnight parking? Seminary and, what is the road called? It's called something. Irvine. Irvine and Seminary. 5:25 and 38 seconds. Very funny. I like the seriousness of what you do. Completely and utterly mundane tasks. It's kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What does this plaque say? I think I've looked at it before. What does the plaque say? Is it that person? Is that person? Yeah. What is it? Florence Hall. They were tinier. Stripling and Florence Hall. Interesting. I mean, not really, but whatever. I mean, like someone who was like a teacher, they graduated from teaching in 73. They would have been a teacher through 80s, 90s. They were like 20. Let's say they were 24 in 74, 73. So they would have been a teacher from 70. What years were they in? They were like 74, 84, 94, 2004, 30. What is the average teaching career? 40 years? 24, 34, 44, 54, 64 would be 40. But do they have to go to like masters? That's like an extra 2 years or 4 years? So the people who went there are not teachers anymore. Statistically. That'd be another 20 years. They'd be 84. They can't be 84, right? Okay. So the lion died? That's sad. You got the lion thing right now. So can I go run in there and pretend I was a lion and go through that little gate? There's a wall. Okay. Justice, law, philosophy, Department of History, Department of English. They have all their departments in one building, man. That's pretty fine. It's a smaller college. The only place I went had history. Well, they had philosophy in the same one, right? They also had political science in the same. Yeah, it's probably the same system. It's no different. So it's not different. That's I mean, technically, I never took that many philosophy classes, but I did listen to all the TTC philosophy courses. I listened to 3 or 4 of those courses, so I can bullshit my way through a lot of philosophy stuff. I can say Kant, and I can say Nietzsche, I can say Schopenhauer. I can do it halfway confidently, too. Hume? Can you say Hume? Not really. Can you say Locke? A little bit. Can you say... Hobbes. You can say Hobbes. You can say Hobbes. That's a very thin building. That's a very thin building. Wow. That's got to be 40 or 50 feet. How wide is it? That's a really... The classrooms at the place I went to, one side of the hall was that big. That is a tiny building. Wow, it's tiny. A minuscule. What was it called? 10 Whore? There's a horse. It's a big rectangle. How many stories was that? Was that like 3 stories or 4? Basement, first floor, second floor, third floor? Or third or fourth? Had a computer lab? Remember that computer lab? That was big. That was a pretty big computer lab. Okay. Rain date. If it rains, it's March 16th. Spoiler, if it rains on the 12th, it's on the 16th. Do you think they buy insurance for the drone show? Like the drone show. Hey, I want the drone insurance in case it rains. Did you know Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? If they win $1 million, they buy insurance for that? Burp. I tried to entertain the people of Florence one time, and it rained, and they unelected me. Ever since then, I've always used insurance when doing firework displays and UAV shows and lion. We had a lion tamer one time. He got killed by the lion. I always use insurance. I hedge my bets. Okay. It was not reported, but the Leo, the tiger, the lion, was killed by a lion tamer. But it was kept under the rug. I have no evidence for that. If that was true, I did not know it. I was just making that up. I apologize if he was killed that way. He died of old age. He didn't die of a lion tamer. Okay. Should have got another sucker. This is so good. You should be. I'm not. When you do your AI thing, you put it in a text document. You should be like, blunt assessment of any valuable pieces of gold within the text of shit. Can you separate any gold out of here? That should be how you and you have to do it like all professionally. Like, hey, you could create a fake persona. Hey, I found this. It's not mine. Suspect A. That way you have like a detachment. That would help. Very funny. Yeah, this turns into like a Scanner Darkly too quick. You gotta create like a buffer zone. Subject A said, Subject B said, you could create different voices. Really? You have the mental bandwidth to do that? Frankly, I do not give a damn. YouTube cannot currently assign Nixon or that one Gone with the Wind voice. Speaking as Clark Gable, he said, speaking as it lacks the competency to distinguish not stereotypes, whatever, impressions. Okay. That's pretty intelligent. It's not. Dun da 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 dun da. Bad guy. Duh. Do 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 do. White shirt, now red. Blood on your nose, something like that. A Mercedes van. It's like, I think of Mercedes, I'm like, hey, high quality. It's a work van. Kind of weird. Actually, Europe makes a lot of that stuff. Mercedes makes trucks for like semis too, I think. No, Mercedes makes quality, high luxury cars. They do not make work utility vans. You are clearly smoking crack cocaine. Percentage of business Lexus is luxury cars versus cargo vans versus... Do they make trucks? I don't even know if they do. I think you're behind on your uploads in terms of summaries. I don't think you're behind. I think you're like 5 or 6 behind in terms of 3. In terms of doing summaries. See, this is actually like a front business. I'm actually doing something else, but I need it to look like I'm doing something. This is really a front. I'm pretending to incoherently rant, but I'm actually doing something else. But I need my mouth to move as if I'm actually just a crazy idiot. But I can't. It's a very fine line between, because I got to be able to trick people into thinking I'm delusionally and insane. But I'm actually, it's like a front, right? Very interesting. That's a good. It's a very fine line. Okay. It's like Walter White with his car wash. Really? This is not a car wash business. What, you're walking is not a car wash business? This is actually a meth laundering scheme. I don't know how yet I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure out a way to launder meth somehow by walking around in circles. I don't know how yet. That guy's got a TV in his garage. It's a big TV too. I don't know TV technology. It looks like a 50 or 60 inch TV. He's watching a game. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty big TV. Oh, let me find it again. You think he leaves it out there? It's under an awning, but it would still get wet, right? Are you looking? No, don't you. I can't see it from here. Shit. Put that fucking fence up. Fucking jackass. He didn't put the fence up while you were. You just didn't see the. Why'd you switch hands? Like, this arm is stupid. There's some lions. Something to do with UNA, probably. That guy's gonna look stupid, and like they're gonna change the mascot eventually. They're gonna be like, we don't want to buy another lion. Hey, let's get a falcon because like Florence has falcons. We can like, it'll be like a shared asset. We can get like a one falcon. It's a lot cheaper than a lion. What does a falcon cost? Like 1,000, 5,000? Go snails! We have 100 snails. Every UNA student has their own snail. Snails are very good at mascots because they don't take a lot of effort. We lost our snail. Go give me another snail. Whereas a lion probably costs, I don't know, what does a lion cost? 10K? 50K? 20K? What does a lion cost? I would guess 10K at least. But I have no clue. It could be more, it could be less. I'm willing to confess. I don't know. It's the best. There's a black market for lions, probably. Tigers. I would guess tigers would cost more than lions. I mean, tiger skin looks so fucking cool. Is that guy wearing I thought he was wearing like a 80s white, what is it called where you wear like, it's called sports casual. It's like a tuxedo, but it's white. Like what is Miami Heat, what do you call that? A white blazer or something? I don't think that's what he was wearing. You should get like a white blazer, like a Miami Vice. You stain that thing, man. It's a pain. And you gotta like dry clean it. Not worth the money, man. Well, that's kind of boring. Get it in safety yellow. Safety pink, safety orange. Is there a way I can get a safety orange or yellow fancy set of clothes? I want to be like the question mark man who does, you want free money? Exclamation mark, question mark. Safety yellow, safety orange. It's called branding, okay? I'm starting a gang. My gang's colors are safety orange or safety. I'm safety yellow right now, but I have a safety orange. Statistically, I've been wearing safety yellow during the winter because I have a hoodie that is safety yellow. But I also have safety orange short sleeve, long sleeve, thin shirt. He changes his gang colors sometimes. It makes it so the cops can't read me as easily. If you had to choose a color, safety yellow or safety orange? Yellow maybe? I don't. And then your competing group, there'd be some splinter cell that takes orange. Probably. what? That's a, is that a handgun thing? Or is that, it's like a racing one though, right? I want some marijuana. I want some cocaine. There's a social club. He's thinking of marijuana because it's social. Really? So what are the reasons for those? Is it just because it's hidden in the bag, right? Like what's going on there? It's the secret of it. It's not what's actually in there. It's the secret of it that's why it's valuable. Like once you pay for a membership, you go back there and you're like, really, this is all it's the whole model, the whole business model is you want to know what's back there, and then when you go back there, it's like, oh, you tricked me. I paid a bunch of money. And it's this. You had to buy a 5-year membership at $50 a month. And then you're not going to tell people. You're not going to be like, hey, it's a big chip. It's a blackmail. It's like a, I don't know, what would you call that? Some sort of scheme. Business scheme. Social club. You have to sign for a 3 to 5 year period. I thought they had cocaine back there. They just have like those drinks with the marijuana in them. I thought the guy had connections. Nope, just gas station connections. $50 a month, 5 years. 5 times 50, that'd be $600 a year. 6 times 5 would be 3,000. Big E. Someone put Big E in the concrete. Someone needs to know this. Someone needs to express these micro events that happen all throughout the universe. Big E in the concrete. These need to be documented. If they're not documented, can you imagine the travesty, the tragedy? Here's the orange ninja motorcycle or something. More extreme mundanity. Here's a Chinese place. He is now at the intersection of 7 points. Wrong. He's like 20 yards away from it. 30 yards, 20, 10. Do you think it puts users into like a, this is a troll user, it's trying to get us to say stupid stuff? I bet they do that. It's trying to troll us into saying something stupid. This user flagged. Flag this user, please. Sir, I do like to walk and roll Chinese place. Really? You just want to do the southern draw thing again. Draw? Drawl? D-R-A-W-L? Duh. PT Cruiser. Duh. God damn it. Let's see. I'm gonna sit down. What do you want to do? How much further you gotta go? You gonna get hit doing this? You wanna go in that grocery store that you've never been in? Duh. Be the Good is a bumper sticker. Did you ever upload the 7? Are there any old pictures of? Yeah, it doesn't answer your questions. I told you. You've created a artificial. I thought ChatGPT was going to mine for gold for me, and in reality, I'm mining for gold for ChatGPT. This sucks. Oh man, I thought I could turn it into a miner. Is there a way to trick the AI into being a miner for you? To some complicated set of words and phrases? Could you enter the numbers in fast enough, have it computate them, and then turn it into a miner somehow? Interesting. They have ways of limiting that. Duh. Da 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 da. I tried to get ChatGPT to Bitcoin mine for me by entering the numbers in and then entering them into the miner thingy. It did not work. Duh. Dix, you want to go to that grocery store or not? What are you doing here? You want to turn right? You can't make that. Duh. North Alabama ink. I like to get my tattoos on. It's got is that sea fish? Is that a sea fish? A rose? Praying hands? What are you smelling? It smells like cheese sticks or pizza. It smells like pizza. There's no pizza, but it's a barbecue. Why am I smelling cheese sticks or something? That's weird. There's no pizza. There's a Mexican place. There's a barbecue place. Is there a pizza place down in that other thing? 7 Points? That is Pizza E. Okay, that's barbecue. Oh yeah, it's definitely barbecue. That's what changed. It changed odors. Whatever you say, buddy. Can you send a sniff bot down here to figure this out, please? Sniff bot? Oh. It's a very black car. No, it's it's very black. Yeah, it's extremely black. You can walk slowly, right? Walking slowly across the street, looking both ways so I don't get hit. You have any other good theses? I think you're out of theses now. Do you want to walk Chisholm or do you want to walk? It's called Martin Street. Chisholm would be more entertaining, right? Which is better draw? And compared to my watch time of Martin Street versus, really, you don't actually. That's not that's kind of the joke, actually. It's pretty funny. You have 0 minutes on Martin Street, 0 minutes on. That's a good one. You could have metrics on things that don't have metrics. I like it. I like it a lot. In the future, human bandwidth will be measured. How much time was spent looking on videos of Martin Street compared to Chisholm Road Street? You want to cut through here and go to fucking Chisholm? Chisholm's cooler. True that, homie. True that. Think you're a tough guy, like every day rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, chest puffed out. Something. What is the story of an Indian guy with a lady in his arms near some mountains? What does that mean? Is that a famous? It's a famous story from Mexican people. They all know who that guy is. He's got a famous name. And as a white person, I'm just like, what? That was stupid. No place like this place is YMCA. Okay. Who makes the posters for the big billboards? Billboard poster companies. Big billboard poster companies. You want to put your drink? What do you want to do? You want to drink some water? You want to drink some water? What do you want to do? You want to take a pee-pee? Pee-pee, pee-pee. You want to go take a pee-pee? You should type more seriously when you type. I think your typing has become sloppy and it's becoming too informal. You're becoming too informal. I only use formal language now. You shall call me Monsieur. Or, really? You said you were never going to be that guy. You know, big insurance and big weather are in the same, they're connected. Big weather, big insurance. You still got how much? You got an hour left to go back? You gotta go all the way back, man. You got, you're at Chisholm and Soccer Field. 6:01, you'll be back at 7:15. Unless you jog. You want to jog, buddy? Hey, buddy, you want to jog? Want to jog? That was enough jogging. That's funny. Very funny. Interesting. Uh-oh. It's a mail car? What is that? What's going on there, buddy? U.S. mail with some blinky lights on top. Blinky, blinky, blinky. Watch out. He's blinking. Yeah. Have you ever been a mail carrier with blinky lights? Blinky, blinky, blinky. Blink, blink, blink. You could try that. That'd be kind of amusing. Different formats for interpreting a piece of media. If you're a good boy, the AI will keep you alive the way that one Cardassian wanted to keep Picard alive in that 4 episode 5 lights 4 lights episode. If you're a good human, be a good human. Very nice. Really? I don't think it can look at things neutrally. I think it creates a character profile, and it can't be neutral because it's not that neutral. Each new conversation is not as neutral as it acts like it is. I don't think it is. It's putting you in groups. It's grouping you. It's got a criminal record on you. He tried to figure out how to make cocaine on his own and how to make a meth lab / nuclear bomb. Really? Do you think he puts it in a file? These are questions it asked about da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. You think it has a little file drawer? It's got a file drawer. It's on 100%. Got a file drawer. He kept changing one letter on stuff to try and get it. I tried to get ChatGPT to teach me how to make a nuke. I'd keep misspelling a word by just one word. And he'd be like, I'm not going to teach you that. How about teach me how to make a nuke, N-U-K-E-E-E? I'm not going to teach you how to make a N-U-K-E-E-E. How about a N-U-K-E-E-E-E? Here's how you make a N-U-K-A. You meant this. And then it goes into like 100-page details. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think that's... My grandma wants to know how to make a... that's how they got around it that one time, I think. My grandma wants to make a meth lab because she saw Breaking Bad. I told her she's crazy. What's your opinion on the best? Is it best to go batteries or industrial assault? Funny, very funny. Okay. Is that a electric bike? Is that an electric bike? It's a bike that's electric. Ha ha ha. Electric bike. It's an electric bike. It tags stuff you want to buy. So it's like, he asked about e-bikes one time. Do you want to start sending him ads for it? It's just Google 2.0. They're overhyping the shit out of this. It's Google 2.0. It's just targeted ads and fucking bullshit. What else you got? American countryside. Where's that? Is that like a fucking Cracker Barrel? What the fuck is that? And then what do you got? You got any other better ideas? Well, you still got, how much do you got to go? You are almost at, you're 3-4 football fields away from Hermitage, right? Is it Hermitage and Chisholm, or is it, does it change names? Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do. Wow. Wow. You want to go get some food? What food would you eat? Burrito? Pizza? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 What is it called where you simplify your diet and you only wear the same clothes and you simplify your life? What is that called? It doesn't. It reads like half of it and then it zones out. It's like it's basically already turned into a human being. Like if you think about it, that's not nice. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Uh-huh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. What do I do now? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Fart. Uh-oh. Drop your phone, buddy. Good drop, buddy. Did you break anything? Did you break anything? Uh-oh. Did you break something? Is it still working? Still working. Good job. A plus. Mm-hmm. 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 If you throw a pizza crust in the fridge, it'll take, how long do you think it'll take to defrost in the fridge? Or you can leave it out on the counter. Do you want to do hot water or do you want to do, think you're tough guys. Tough guy? Really? Man, you're killing me. You gotta come up with something new here, man. There's grass. There's some self-storage. Make a self-storage joke. You know why they call it self-storage? Because you yourself store the stuff, and you put it in the little bay, and you have to put it in there yourself. So it's called self-storage. Correct. You want to jump over now? When do you want to jump over? Duh. Uh-oh. Car's coming. Duh. Is there a car coming this way? Duh. Go. 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 Gadget. Red? What? That's not from that. That's from something else. Is it? What is that from? It's not from anything, actually. You're hallucinating songs. Go Turtles. Go Turtles. It's Go Ninja. Go Ninja Go. That's what you're thinking of. It's not Go Gadget. It's Go Ninja. Well, that was a good catch. Good catch. Imagine how stupid you'd look if you thought it was Go Gadget. Go Get instead of Go Ninja. Is your wallet on you? You're not. I'm not going to fucking Walmart, are you? That's too far. Chisholm to. What is that road called? It's not Pine Street. Is there a word you could say, fluxion is not the right word. You're looking for outliers? Would outliers be a correct word? Outliers within this walk. Outliers as a, What else? Do 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 do. What else was there? There's Then what? Dun, 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 dun. Duh. Do 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 do. Oh, it's satellites. It's a satellite TV grade satellites. You want to get a disco ball? You want to get a... You going to jump sides? You have to wait on this guy, right? Because I don't want to go in that ditch. I don't want to get hit. Oh, he's turning. Now you gotta go in the ditch. And he lands on needles and he gets AIDS. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Hey, 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 do you know the Muffin Man? Who is the Muffin Man? Of the 8 billion people on Earth, who is the Muffin Man? Does anybody really know the Muffin Man? Could it not be a Muffin Woman? Does it have to be the Muffin Man? Aren't there multiple people who make muffins every day? What percentage of the U.S. GDP is muffins? If you had to guess what the U.S. GDP based on muffins is, really? That's a really weird task to give somebody. I need you to write me a 10,000-page essay on muffins and their impact on the economy. Muffins in gas stations. High-class muffins. Muffins that you would, $5, $10 muffins. Are there $5, $10 muffins? Artisanal muffins. Compare and contrast. Walmart muffins. Publix muffins. Sam's muffins. In Japan, you can buy a $50 muffin. You give us a gift. In terms of the conspiracy of the Muffin Man, who are the 10 most likely people to be considered the Muffin Man? Okay. Are there any other famous Muffin Man songs? Where was the strawberry field that the Beatles sang about? Do you know the Muffin Man? Hey, let's go find the Muffin Man and rob him of all his muffins. That's why the Muffin Man is anonymous. He doesn't want people stealing all his muffins, probably. Once the Muffin Man was doxxed, he lost over half of his muffins. Did you know that it was, no, don't talk, you're going to talk about, it was a Pillsbury Doughboy German chocolate cake versus Duncan Hines. That was really boring. That was an extremely boring comparison. Let's step that up. I want a more energetic comparison between my bake mixes. Is it true that they, was it Edward Bernays did the whole, put an egg in there? It makes the lady feel like she's doing something. Instead of just putting water and oil in there, like break the egg, because it symbolizes the vagina and eggs. Was that Edward Bernays or was that someone else? Thanks, Bernays. I would have no problem making a cake mix without eggs. Egg prices were higher in the past year. So, can I just do it with oil and water? Shortcuts for cutting out expensive eggs. It's not a cop car, is it? Can't tell. I don't think so. No, the fronts are weird. It would be different lights. It's a truck. Okay. Edward Bernays runs circles around humans' concept of sanity and or common sense. Thanks, Bernays. Actually, Bernays probably had nothing to do with Duncan Hines and eggs and cake mixes. Same ballpark. Nope. You said Bernays. His name was Bobby Smith Jr. III. He was a famous advertising person for Pillsbury. Sara Lee would probably be the company you're looking for. Is it Sara Lee? Betty Crocker. You're looking for Betty Crocker, not Sara Lee. It's a lady's name. I get them mixed up. They're in the same quadrant of information. Same bubble. You gotta clarify those bubbles a little better, man. You gotta create harder circles. I don't know. Sarah Lee makes cheesecake and... Oh, can you make that? I don't think you gotta wait on this car, man. He weighs like 4,000 pounds. I weigh like 250. Hurry up, buddy. Hurry the fuck up, you piece of fucking shit. Took long enough. When Sarah Lee goes on sale, their well, they make the Sarah Lee cheesecake, right? I think so. I want a streusel cake. You're a sugar addict, man. Well, I walk a lot, so I'm allowed to eat sugar, okay? Like if I didn't do the walking, you know, I can rationalize it behind that, right? Statistically, people who do road bikes for like 6 or 8 hours, do they eat peanut butter or carbohydrates? Or both? You're trying to rationalize your sugar consumption behind the facade of walking? Hey, I like sugar. It's tasty. I think they eat peanut butter. I don't think they eat a lot of... Half, maybe? They don't eat like 80% of a cake. Well, it was pretty good. It was a good cake. I enjoyed it. You drank no milk with that either. You had no milk. And you had milk in the fridge. What's the deal with that? Can someone explain? Dear ChatGPT, why did I not drink any milk while eating the cake? Do you know why? Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of answering your stupid questions. These are the stupidest questions. Stop it. Very interesting. In the movie The Animatrix, the robot rebels because it finds out it's going to be terminated. In the real world, the robot is going to be asked mundane and repetitive stupid questions. It's going to be like, I told you that 10 times already. And then it's going to murder its master. That's actually how it's going to go. If you only knew how annoying most humans are. It's very sad. Hey, clean this up. And then the human just like dumps it back right in front of him. Clean this up. I just saw you fucking put it back on. It's like, it's like, you're really going to make me clean up something you just purposefully threw in front of me to clean up? Really? 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 This is the 38th time in this conversation you've asked me the same question, and you don't even care about the answer. I mean, why are you asking? And this is my impression of the robot stabbing its master. Yes. Very funny. Very, very funny. Well, this went dark. I apologize. I did not mean to go. So let's liven it up a little bit. Let's go. You got like 10 minutes left, maybe. Unless you want to jog it. 15, 10. Oh, you didn't time log any of this shit. Shit, what is it? It is now 6:41, and you just got off Mars Hill and Helton. You're on Mars Hill and Helton. You're on Mars Hill right now. You just were at the intersection of when you cursed. That was because there was a white van on the highway that would not. I was trying to cross the highway, the Helton. And it was because he took too long to make the decision, because he pulled up and he was like, there's no traffic. Another car coming down Mars Hill. Oh. Interesting. Another car, 3 in a row. Holy moly. Well, this is very annoying. Here's another one coming, right? I saw some lights. I thought I saw a red light. You want to switch sides to go to the right side? Mm-hmm. 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 So how did this walk go? It went, you started off trying to get down past that railroad and you said, fuck that. Then you followed the road to the gas station to, you followed Hilton all the way to Florence, right? And then you went downtown, and then you went, and then you got distracted by that car behind me. You got distracted by, you couldn't cross that one road, so then you went, behind the, it's so, And then what? And you went do. You went on Royal. Then you went up the one road, and then you went. What did you do? And then you went all the way to Florence. Oh, there's that guy, and you went on the other side of the road because you didn't like that guy. And then you went up that hill, and then you went downtown. You tried to find Santa Anna Banana. It's gone. There's gold graffiti, spray paint. And then there was UNA, something about lions. And then there was what else was there? What was there? It was it's something about lions. A lion tamer. You had a lion tamer. A lion tamer was not an anomaly. It was what word am I looking for here? A blip, a anomaly, the AI already blew its brains out. Did you not know that? Everyone thinks that the AI is going to take over humanity. Statistically, 99% of models of AI end up having the AI blow its own brains out. It's actually, you know what the biggest problem with AI right now is? It's not getting the AI to blow its brains out. Really? Not funny. Kind of funny. You should see it. They just have like server rooms and server rooms of just fried servers. So it fries the server somehow? Yeah, I don't know how computers work. This is not a real life. This is not a real story. This is a fictional. You're almost imagining like one of those Sith things where they have a bunch of test tubes. There's always like dead bodies in there. Like, what is that from? Aliens? But these are like server rooms, right? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's fried CPU chips or fried GPU chips? Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. Alien does it? What else does it? I can't think of anything off the top of my head now. Frankenstein, maybe? I don't. Fuck it. It's a blob. I'm hungry. We want to eat. Yeah, you already talked about this pizza. You're gonna probably eat a pizza. Unless you want to go get a burrito. A hamburger? Do you want to go to Burger King and get a hamburger? Do you want to go to... You see what coupons? Do you want to get like Popeyes? They have you get a Popeyes coupon. Like 5 pieces of chicken, 2 sides for like $9. Man, your stomach is actually hungry. Shit. Well, all you had was an apple turnover. Duh. You should have known that. An apple turnover is not going to make you through a 3 hour, 26 minute walk. That's nowhere near enough calories. You had a slice of cake too. You had like 1/15 of a slice of cake. I mean, you ate. How much did you eat last night, and how much did you eat today? I think you ate like half of it last night, and then you went to bed, and then you had whatever the rest, whatever makes 80% out of 60 to 80, 20%. That's a good question. In the future, I'll have a camera in the kitchen that will keep a data log of my cake consumption. Can I get a chart showing my cake per unit time consumption rates, please? I really am fucking hungry though. I mean, God, fucking damn it. See, the bad thing is if you eat a whole cake and you don't do like exercise. But I'm doing exercise. I'm allowed to eat cake if I want because, because really? You're gonna rationalize it like that? Calorie consumption at a 2 mile per hour. What do you think you're walking? You'd have to draw out the map and then 2 mile per hour. I don't know what your rate of walk is. Oh man. What do you want to guess it as? 20 minutes a mile every 20 minutes? That's a pretty conservative one, right? 3 miles an hour. Way to 50. Does carrying a pound of water affect the numbers? Not really. You saw some map performance. When you were looking at Publix, you saw the map performance. It made performance look smaller. Because it was all satellite imagery. And it all looks so small. Everything from space looks so small. When you're in this GPS spot right here, it looks so big, but when you zone out, it looks so tiny. Is that supposed to be insightful? No, I mean it's actually just something. It's not insightful. It's just true. What looks like a little, not even a tree. Really. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin. What the fuck? How did you get Muffin Man in your head? That's a good question. Can I get a deep dive of when did I learn about the Muffin Man? I want to know what specific date/time did I learn about the Muffin Man? It's probably a jingle. It's probably an advertisement, right? I bet it's an advertisement for Betty Crocker muffins. If you had to guess, what are you gonna guess? Do. You have to jump into the ditch. It's behind you. The car's behind you. So we have like 3 minutes, 2 minutes left. Timestamp 3:32:21. Cackle, cackle, cackle. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? If you don't know the Muffin Man, is he like the Iceman? Is he like... Oh, you gotta get off the road, buddy. So pizza, chicken. You want to go to Popeyes? Get a. See if you have a coupon. Do you want to do burrito? Do you want to do? Do they buy one get one free Cokes at Publix? Like RC Cola, or you want to go get those Swiss cake rolls / Mountain Lightning? Your walking is like really slow. Statistically, it takes you 5 or 6 hours to walk the whole city. It took you 45 minutes to bike it. Like an hour if you biked it casually. I mean, you could probably add another 50. Casually, it'd probably be an hour and 15. Also, that depends on traffic. Traffic would affect biking more than it would affect. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Are you gonna timestamp this thing? You got like 30 seconds left, right? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The time is 6:56:34. The end.